fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you chillin' like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Tryna strike a chord and it's probably A minor. I see dead people. Hey, mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, Diddy, rap, nigga, he a free throw, man down, call like ambulance, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck 'em all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully that flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that gets your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose down. And Baca got a real case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wah, that fuck 'em up. Wah. I'ma do my stuff. Why you chillin' like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Tryna strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
All right, we here. Now we are officially back. Excuse me. Welcome back to another episode of the YourStory podcast. This is episode 61, and I am out of breath. I have been jamming Kendrick's Not Like Us for the whole weekend. We just gonna jump. I'm gonna just jump right into it. I'm saying we like it's other people. I mean, technically there's cats, but anyways, we just jump right into it. I just want to say it. Everybody's done their think pieces, their reactions, and whatnot, and that's great. Everybody's done everything they plan to do when it comes to this Kendrick versus Drake beef. I just want to say this for my own records, all right? K.1. I say a 3-1. I say 3-1 is the record. He won the set in my eyes. He won the set. He didn't sweep him. Cause personally, I take what's the one he did? Family Matters over Meet the Grams, just because, you know, Meet the Grams was ominous, but it had its own thing. So anyways, and I don't want to spend too much time on this because I just don't want to spend too much time on this, but I'm going to spend a lengthy, a sizable chunk of time. So anyways, this past weekend, right, if you've lived under a rock like Patrick Starr, cool. If you a stoop kid and you didn't leave your stoop, cool. But if you haven't heard and you are watching this video, Kendrick Lamar, K. Dot, Kung Fu Kenny, Mr. Pulitzer Prize himself, went on a tirade and absolutely destroyed Drake, Aubrey Drake Graham in their little beef. And it was really a one-sided beef. But yeah, so this past weekend, May 3rd, 2024, was probably the greatest moment in hip-hop this century. We got, let's count it. So first it was, and I'm starting from the beginning, to be honest with you. I'm starting from the beginning. I'm starting from Like That. We got Like That. We got Like That. Then we had Euphoria. Then we had Push-Ups, or one of those two came. I think it was Push-Ups, then Euphoria. Then we had Taylor Made Freestyle and 616 in LA. We had what else? what's the one joint? We had Family Matters and Meet the Grams, and now we got The Hard Part 6 and Not Like Us. That's what I was just playing in the beginning. This has been for hip hop fans, for rap fans, and for music fans, all encompassing. This has been a treat. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter which side of the fence you sit on, whether you're a Drake stan or a Kendrick stan, whatever the side of the fence you sit on. It doesn't really matter. Objectively speaking, you have to agree with this statement, my following statement. This past weekend has been a treat for music, for hip hop fans the world over. All right, no matter which side of the fence you sit on. Now, like I said, K-Dot, in my book, Kendrick won, because even though there were I'm gonna start from the beginning, right? In the beginning, there was I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but for these purposes, I am. So, to start all this off, right? The beef between Kendrick and Drake goes back. It goes back years. But when it hit my timeline, it started with Like That, right? Or sorry, it started with First Person Shooter, when basically J. Cole was like, "We the big three, like we started the league." Right? But right now I'm looking like Muhammad Ali, or feeling like Muhammad Ali. And Drake, in that same song, if you listen to the lyrics, he says, who the GOAT, something. Basically, he's like, I love a dinner with some fine women. When they start debating about who the GOAT, I'm like, go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT, who you just really rooting for? Like a kid from some issues, you and Cole. So basically, J. Cole was like, it's big three. Kendrick in that same song after that was like, it's really, I'm not putting K-Dot in this, right? So shots fired. Then we get a Metro Boomin and Future album, We Don't Trust You, and on there was the song Like That, and that's basically where Kendrick was like, it's just me. The big three. It's just big me. Nigga, bum! You feel me? So there's that. We got First Person Shooter, didn't like that. That kind of subsides, right? J. Cole does his little 7-minute drill, rescinds that because he's like, this ain't even my beef. Also, ADHD moment. J. Cole, you did the right thing. I know niggas was clowning you when you did it. I know niggas was clowning you. If I'm recollecting, I might have been one of. I wasn't clowning, but I was just like, dang, I really hate that you did that. But I kind of understand. But I know niggas was clowning you. Somebody said JID was in the back in the car after the Dreamville Fest. He was in the car like, nigga. So I know, you probably heard your fair share of like, bro, why? But hindsight is always 20/20. You did the right thing. You made the right call. You said, I choose peace. And choosing peace is always going to be the better answer. It's always going to be the better answer. You got to be able to sleep at night. So anyways, ADHD moment over, right? J. Cole makes his 7-minute drill, rescinds. That goes where it is. Then Drake makes push-ups. Basically coming at everybody. Coming at Rick Ross, coming at Future, coming at The Weeknd, coming at Metro Boomin. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums. That's where that came from. Coming at Kendrick, obviously 7 foot. How you a big stepper with size 7 men's on shit like that? I don't know. That's where that came from. All right. Then Drake makes Tailor Made Freestyle with the Pac and Snoop Dogg AI trolling. And then that it subsides for maybe like 2 weeks, and then Kendrick drops a bomb. Euphoria, once again, just like that, Euphoria shook up the game, bro. Where basically Kendrick was like, still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed, but I'm gonna let you know something right now, bro. I hate everything you represent. I hate everything you represent. I hate every. And here's the thing. I like that song. I think Euphoria might be my, even though I played Not Like Us, that's just a dancing one. Euphoria might be my favorite one because there's a lot of in their later tracks. There's a lot of he said, she said, hearsay bullshit that they spout, no evidence. But in this one, in Euphoria, you cannot deny the main thing that Kendrick was talking about was Drake is cosplaying black culture, American black culture. I really want to emphasize that Drake is cosplaying American black culture by going to these places, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, New York, by going to these different places and basically choosing a flavor of the times, right? Who's popping, what artists, choosing a flavor of the times and emulating that, but not really being from that, or acting like he's, you know, with the shits and all that stuff, and he's obviously not. Then again, we don't know that man's we don't know that man's life, but that's basically what Kendrick was saying. He was like, bro, you're not from that life. You rapping about it like you are, and you're not. Or, you know, a lot of these places, L.A., Compton, like a lot of these. I think Compton is in L.A. I don't know California like that, but like L.A., Atlanta, New York, a lot of these Houston, like a lot of these places, their culture, whether it be their slang, the way they you know they talk, the way they dance and move, the way their raps, whatever the case may be, a lot of their culture is rooted in struggle and strife, and there's history behind it. Drake ain't got that history. The niggas from Canada. People, I don't think, even though people took Kendrick saying like, I even hate when you say nigga, that's just me, I guess. And they took it as Kendrick being like, oh, you're not black. It's like, nah, we're not saying he's not black. He's black. His daddy black. He got it. He got the black ethnicity. He don't have the black culture behind him. The American black culture. That's the thing. That's the thing. Had he, you know, just been a Toronto nigga, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be having this conversation. Had he just been repping, because he's supposed to be 6 guy, right? Had he just been repping where he's from, I'm pretty sure and he, you know, still was making his hits or whatever. I'm pretty sure nobody would be batting an eye if he was like, I'm Toronto. This is the culture that I stand behind, or that stands behind me, whatever the case may be. This is the culture that I rep, and I'm not about to go to these different places and act like I'm with the shits for them. Rep your hood, right? Rep your city, but don't go to these different places and try to act like you are either from there or that you got ties, or don't try to act like you understand the culture that goes on there, because you don't. You don't. You're cosplaying it, and I think that's it kind of flew over people's heads, because, you know, catchy tunes and stuff. We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. So people were like, oh, you trying to say he not? No, we're not trying to say he not black, bro. It's just, it's cringe when it's cringe, and maybe there's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of nuance when it comes to the black experience. There's a lot of nuance when it comes to the black experience, the American black experience. There is a lot of nuance when it comes to it, and so I think, if I'm just, you know, comprehending, in my own opinion, I think Kendrick was trying to be like, you are an outsider, and we had no problem welcoming you into this culture, but when you started to pop your shit like you say are from here, that's a whole different thing. Then Kendrick even doubles down on that when he says, and Not Like Us, actually, further into the track, when he says Atlanta was a mecca, and he was like, you're not a colleague, you're a colonizer. Now, colonizers mainly held for white individuals, Wahite individuals, I should say. But it just goes to show, like, Drake came into the scene, and when he went to Atlanta, like, he's using these Atlanta artists to kind of big up his reputation when he needs them, right? He's doing all this shit. He's emulating these cultures. Like I said, flavor of the times, right? Which culture is in right now? Oh, is it Jamaican slang? All right, cool. I'm gonna go drop tings and stuff like that. I'm gonna go do that combination. Like, I'm gonna go do that. Is it Atlanta slang? Is it Houston slang? Is it LA, New York slang? Is it drill music? Like, is it what's in right now, basically? And I'm gonna exploit that, loophole that, to big up my sales. Honestly, that's really probably what Kendrick is hit is. That's the main point that he's trying to drive home. The other he say, she say, hearsay stuff, the daughter, the pedophilia, PDF file, the underground BS, right? Having predators on your payroll, stuff like that, right? That's all hearsay. You know, unless there's articles, and obviously we've seen it. Drake be a little creepish with the underage youth. But like I said, that's all he say, she say, hearsay. No substantial evidence behind those claims, so it's all alleged. But even taking away those things, Kendrick still won. Because Drake tried to go on the hard part 6. Drake tried to go on this thing of being like, we fed you the information, right? We fed you a false narrative. But my only question is this. Albeit, let's just say this is the narrative that you wanted to push, right? This is the narrative you wanted to push. The fake daughter, the PDF files, the mole, whatever the case may be, right? Why is that the route you wanted to go? Did you wanted to feed bro false negative information about you that only tarnishes your brand more? It does, like, it only tarnishes your brand more. But I think after all is said and done, they done dropped. Bro, between the both of them, they low-key dropped the album. Between the both of them, they low-key dropped the album. If we're being honest, what is it? Kendrick has 4, Euphoria, 16 in LA, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us. Am I missing one? Yeah, so 4, and then Drake has Push-Ups. I'm not counting Taylor Made Freestyle because that was AI. He had to take it down. So Push-Ups. What's the John? Family Matters. What's the John? What's the last John? Hard Part 6 and maybe Taylor Made Freestyle. That's 8. That's 8 songs between the both of them. That's a mixtape basically. Between the both of them, they just dropped the mixtape. That's what I'm saying, bro. But for music, for hip hop lovers, this is the best. This is the best weekend. But Kendrick won. They didn't got Metro talking about some look. BBL Drizzy is trending. Drake is trending on Twitter. Like, it's unfortunately, I like Drake's music. I do. I fuck with his music. He's not a bad artist. Like, he's not a bad artist. He does what he needs to do. He's gonna get you a hit. But I think the reason why, my main thing of why Kendrick won is one, because he hit on 2 things that are true, objectively true. Drake is kind of a little bit of a culture vulture. He may not be 100% a culture vulture, but he has culture vulture tendencies for sure. And 2, the man don't really properly raise his son. The man don't properly raise his son. So there's that. But also, he did something that people were like, people were always like, Kendrick, you don't make hits. You don't make your tracks don't have replay value, which is not true. But he was like, They were like, your tracks don't have replay value. They was like, the reason why Drake is gonna win is because he can play his shit in the club, and then he dropped Not Like Us. That's gonna be the summer anthem. I'm gonna be crip walking and sea walking and high stepping for a minute. I didn't learn how to. I'm finna learn how to schmitty. Catch me in the club cutting the fuck up. So, anyways, but this is great music from both of them, regardless of the subject matter. Great music from both. Minus Meet the Grams. I can't. Meet the Grams is dark, bro. That's villain arc. I might play that in the gym. That's villain arc music. Somebody played that over like Sukuna edits. That's dark. That's dark music, man. But yeah, great music between the both of them. Y'all up right now. Kendrick did something that no artist has ever done, and probably ever. He basically, a lot of people, they were doing reactions and stuff to his music. He took all the copyright claims off, and he was like, "Make y'all money, bruh." Kendrick up. You can say what you want, but between the both of them, great music. J. Cole, you did the absolute right thing, bro. Ride your bike, play with your goats, lay in your hammock, peace, brother. Alhamdulillah. Like, this ain't your beef. These niggas hate each other. You don't got a hating bone in your body for either of them. You said so yourself. So yeah, I get it. But moving on away from BBL Drizzy and Kung Fu Kenny. Speaking of fights, there was two that went down this past weekend, Cinco de Mayo weekend. So the first one was Canelo versus some young bull during Cinco de Mayo weekend, right? It was actually May the 4th is when that fight happened, but Canelo, you took a page out of Floyd Mayweather's book. I thought you were going to be a monster. When I saw this fight, I was like, this is Canelo motherfreaking Alvarez during Cinco de Mayo weekend. Put this little nigga on his ass. I really thought it was going to be a knockout. This shit went to decision, bro. Obviously, Canelo won. But this shit went to decision. I'm watching the fight, and I'm like, there was some good punches. He knocked bro down, he got a knockdown, but I'm watching this fight, and I'm like, wow, I really don't like boxing anymore. I like the physicality of it, and I like doing it, right? I like the chess game that it is, Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, hit and don't get hit. I love it. I love the sport of it. I just don't like when the fighters that I'm like, you should be knocking these niggas heads loose, they end up going to decision. Because I'm like, Canelo should have, I hate to bring this phrase out, but he should have mollywopped him. The kid was good, and he was definitely putting together some combos, but I'm like, Canelo, you have the power, you have the speed, you have the battle IQ. Knock him out already. Decent fight nonetheless. Can't really complain when it comes to fight night. But apart from the Canelo Alvarez fight that went to decision, that should have ended in a knockout, but it didn't. Besides that, there was UFC 301. Now, maybe it's just the fact that UFC 300 was such a stacked card, but the stuff I've seen, the UFC 301, it just didn't hold a candle. I'm whenever the next card, I think the next card is McGregor or Volk, I don't know. But whenever the next stacked card happens, I'm just waiting for that moment because 301 sucked. It sucked. I think Dustin Poirier fought. I don't even know who. No. Jose Aldo fought. Now that was a good ass fight. I take that back. 301 didn't suck entirely. There were some highlight moments. I don't know the fighter. I don't remember the fighter, but I do remember this moment right here where bro hit him. He oh my god, bro, he did some crazy Spider-Man shit. He pieced him up, right? Put him on the canvas. And bro on the canvas was, I guess, he was trying to like kick away, you know? That's how my brother used to fight. He was trying to like kick away to keep bro at bay. I don't know these fighters' names, dude. But I know that bro that is up right now, if the clip is going, and if I put it in right, pause. The bro that's standing up right now, he quite literally does a Spider-Man backflip. Hits him in the shit, hits his shin on the dude's face, and then gets back up and starts beating his ass, bro. Fight done. When I saw that, I was like 3 shots in. When I saw that, I was like, okay, this is what I'm here for, bro. This is what I'm here for. So that fight was cool. Jose Aldo fought. It's the first time I've seen him fight. I'm not 100% sure if that fight ended up in a. I'm not 100% sure if that fight ended up in a. Cause I'm pretty sure bro that hit him in the shin, or bro that like Spider-Man backflipped and then hit bro in the shin or with his shin. I think that fight ended in submission. Jose Aldo, I think, ended in KO. Let me see real quick. Where's my phone at? Where's that phone at? Hold on. Where's that phone at? Hold it. I'm missing stuff. Oh, there you are. So let me see. Fight 301. UFC 301. Okay, so yeah. So it was Michael Pereira. I think he was the one who did yeah, Michael Pereira. He was the one who did the backflip, right? So he does the backflip and then does the submission. He does a freaking the submission he did was so crazy, bro. Oh my god, it was crazy. He and I don't know if it's still playing. I'm pretty sure it's not. He backflips into bro, hits him in the shin, or hits him with his shin, and I think he hit him with a guillotine after. I was like, this is amazing. This is amazing fighting right now. All right, so Michael Pereira was the one who did the backflip. He ended in submission. Anthony Smith did a submission. I think that was another guillotine. And then Jose Aldo, his fight actually went to decision. But he got some good stuff in there. And then Alexander Pantoja, his fight went to decision too. That was a lackluster fight. But fights of the night, definitely Michael Pereira, backflip dude. Fight of the night, bro. And then hold on, because I think what was his name? Anthony Smith, the next light heavyweight. Forgot what he did, how he got his submission. But I believe it was a first round finish, and I'm pretty sure it was a guillotine. I'm pretty sure it was a guillotine because I know somebody almost passed out. So let me see real quick. I know one of the between what's the nigga's name? Yeah, don't allow. I forget what he did. I forget what he did, man. And they're not showing what he did either. But I really think what he did was he put him in a guillotine. But anyways, Cinco de Mayo weekend, fight night was. The main events were lackluster, but tis what tis, man. I'm looking for the next that card. I think the next upcoming cards for UFC 302. I think that is, yeah, that's Islam Makhachev and Dustin Poirier. Yeah. As long as that's June 1st. As long as everything happens the way it's supposed to, that's going to be a good fight. Sean Strickland fights again. Can't wait for that one because he just lost his belt to, I don't fucking know what the dude's name is. Who else is fighting? What big name is fighting? There's some Jocelyn Edwards. All right then. There's some prelims. I think this is the main card. But yeah, that's 302. And then I think yeah, Conor McGregor's fighting again. He's fighting Michael Chandler. That's June 29th. And then Jamal Hill is fighting again. And let's see, is 304 announced too? I know Volkanovski is supposed to fight, bro. I don't think there's a 304. Yeah, I don't think there's a 304. No. I think if Dustin Poirier pulled out, of the fight, I think that would have given Volk the green light. But I don't think he's gonna back out of the fight. I really hope not. But regardless, whether he does or he doesn't, it's gonna be a good card regardless. But moving on. Whew! I'll tell you what, man. Growing locks is a journey in and of itself. It's fun and not fun at the same time. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. You got to do it. Anyways, moving on. Twitter moments. So other than, Kendrick and what's the dude? Drake. And that's quite literally all my timeline has been, bro. Kendrick and Drake. Reactions in the war. But anyways, Twitter moments, right? I found some tweets. I was just like, you know what? I'm about to bookmark these. So I got one that says, "Stop telling men under 5'8" to be the bigger person. They literally can't." I don't want to be the champion for short men, but I'm a short man, all right? My brother is like 5'11". Another thing, just bro, I've never understood this in like just genes and traits and stuff like that. Like, how is the older brother smaller than the than the little brother? That doesn't make any sense to me, because I'm a little taller than my older brother. Well, one on my mom's side. So I'm just like, what the fuck? But anyways, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, Osby's a shorts man, alright? But I don't, like, I've never understood the whole, like, little dude complex, because I'm like, I be chilling. You can make fun. I'm short. I know I'm short. I'm not gonna grow no more. Like I may or may not grow a couple more inches, but I'm not like it's not gonna be no substantial feat. I'm not hitting 6 foot. They breathe. I was telling one of my homeboys because they're like 6 foot. I'm like, bro, y'all breathe different air up there. It's cool. It's crisp, ain't it? It's crisp as hell, ain't it? Y'all breathing Ozarka air up there. It's Fiji air up there. So I'm like, I'm not tripping though. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I've never minded. I've never being short has never been one of the things that I've had an ego about. Ability, maybe, right? Ability and intelligence, maybe. Anime, maybe, but stature, size, I've never had an ego about because I'm skinny too. So I'm like, I've never had an ego about being skinny or being short. I'm just like, that's just. I can't change my height. I'm getting sizey, but I can't change my height, bro. That's never been anything. So I like when people are like, oh, you know, why you short, or what is it called, little man? Now there's people who are shorter than me that I'm just like, yeah, yeah. But I'm just like, being short has its perks, bro. It has its perks. It also has its downfalls, bro. You gonna have to tippy toe for some of this stuff. You gonna have to tippy toe for some of it, bro. Unfortunately, and you gonna look like a yat doing it. Get you some platform shoes. The fuck? Get you some heavy ass Doc Martens. I promise you, you'll feel tall as shit. You won't be. Once you take them bitches off, that drop is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like falling from a skyscraper. But hey, I ain't got no Doc Martens. Don't feel bad about being short, bro. Don't feel bad about being short. Please don't. There's nothing wrong with it. You know? What Ace Vane said in a parody, he said, what God took from my height, he put it in my meat. Just saying. So anyways, next up. Make sure this didn't come out. She's a 10, but she rots in her room all day being depressed and making up scenarios in her head. She's still a 10. We just got to get her out that room and out of that headspace. Because what you making up scenarios in your head for? That Delulu, like, I you know what? That's something I hate just about people. Y'all normalize being delusional. Why? Why did y'all normalize that bullshit of being delusional? And it be two of the same people talking about some exactly. I ain't pointing no fingers at who it is, cause niggas be delusional too. I ain't pointing. Look, I'm using niggas as a blanket term. All y'all niggas be delusional. She's still a 10. Exactly. She's still a 10. She just, you know, she got a little screws loose. Everybody got a little screws loose though. Oh, hold on. Before I move on, right? So this one says Josh Hart got breast milk in his veins. I don't know why that shit made me laugh, but it did. I don't even know who Josh Hart is. But the shit is hilarious. The nigga got breast milk in his veins. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, bro. Who is Josh? Is Josh? I think he's an NBA. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. I think he's an NBA player. Yeah. Anyways, so there's been, before the whole BBL jersey came out, there was this like trend kinda where niggas was just showing off their neck tattoos. And don't get me wrong, bro, there's some neck tattoos are fire depending on where you get it and how you get it, right? But some of, you know, I will never get a neck tattoo. I'm cool. I don't need you up close, personal. I don't need, like, basically, I don't need you to be able to blow your nostril air in my ears. I'm cool off that. So I'm cool off that. But there's this trend of people, of niggas showing off their neck tattoos. And they were in some, I was noticing the trend of them being in some questionable spots. Mainly the frontal area. You know, right up in here with the larynx area, kind of where the Adam's apple is, so to speak, right? So there's some oh no, did I not? Please tell me I didn't do this. Please tell me I didn't do this. Please tell me I didn't do this. I gotta find this thread because it's hilarious. Damn it, I didn't save it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah, low power mode. Alright. I gotta go to my likes. And that's going to be... I gotta go to my likes. That's... yeah. I'm gonna be scrolling for time, bro. I've been liking Drake and Kendrick memes just daily. Now I gotta go all the way down. Audacious throat, my brother. God damn it. I just saw Jesus. Never mind. Come on, man. Hold on. Maybe I can look it up. All right, bet. So there's this one. There, I'm gonna throw these pictures up as I scroll past them. So there's this one. It says, what is this? What is this shit? It says sack chaser on his neck. Somebody said, sack chaser, my brother, on the neck. No, sir. No, sir. Then there's this one that says, the throat of death and despair is diabolical. He took 3 souls. The neck tattoo epidemic, bruh. The neck tattoo epidemic. We got... There's a collage. We got King Throat. We got Forever Creative Throat. We got the Thirst Quencher Throat. Great Gatorade. We got One of One Throat. We got CP Throat. I don't even know what CP is, but we got Limitless Throat. Limitless Throat, my brother. We got Blessed Throat. We got Goat Throat. That one is crazy. This dude has a picture of a goat on his throat. And then the last but not least, the funniest one of all, Incredible Throat. I can't with y'all. Alright? Now, have your neck tattoos. Then there's this one with the devil whispering in his ear on his throat. Have your neck tattoos, bruh. You know, some of y'all be making them look fire. Some of these neck tattoos be fire. But you know, it's time to wrap it up. So anyways, moving on. Well, let me finish off with these a couple of tweets that I saw. Somebody said, what if someone added Molly to holy Someone said, what if someone added Molly to holy water? You know what that reminds me of? What's the my man from that one cartoon, The Wild Thornberrys? That's exactly how they would have reacted, bro. Next one says, condoms are for little boys. Real men are protected by God. Inshallah. I'm just so blasphemous. I'm just playing. Oh! Also, just real quick, this happened. So there was a little tit for tat. Actually, I'm gonna say that for next week. Gotta keep some of it in the chamber. But anyways, moving on. This will be the last but not least. This is just a fleeting thought. Cats suck. Don't fuck with cats. Yeah, don't have them either. Cats suck. I finally understand. Cats suck and they stink. I'm babysitting these cats for about a month. Last weekend I said, or last episode I said one of these cats ain't gonna leave. Yeah, now both these cats gotta go. The sooner the better. They stink. I love them because they be chill and they don't be like messing with you, but they stink. Chloe. So there's Chloe and there's Malibu. Now Chloe is a pussy, right? Malibu is a bitch. I don't know which one of them did it, but I'm blaming Malibu because like I said last episode, I know Malibu. I'm blaming her. One of them cats shit on my welcome mat and then tried to cover it up. And then that was yesterday. That was Cinco de Mayo day. And then I woke up this morning. Monday, yeah. I woke up this Monday morning to find a damn. So my brother bought over treats, right? I put them high. Like I have this like rack. I don't know, a bar above my actual bar. I put it high as shit up above. I don't know which one of them did it. I don't know how they did. But one of them went up, grabbed the bag, and inside the bag has a whole bunch of treats and stuff. I think I said that already. One of them jumped up, grabbed the bag, brought it all the way down to the floor, and started going ham on those treats. I found wrappers everywhere. Kibble and bit strewn across the floor. So, with that being said, cats suck. One of them already shitted on my welcome mat. One of them already is already doing vandalism and property damage. They stink. Alright? They stink. They scary as hell. Chloe love meowing at dickhead o'clock in the morning or at night, depending on what side of the world you are on. It doesn't make any sense. But it does when you realize cats suck. So, with that being said, thank you to family, friends, and random passerbys for joining me in another episode of the YourStory podcast. I have been your host, the best rapper and yapper this side of the Rio Grande. Make sure to, first off, happy belated Cinco de Mayo, right? If I don't see you then, happy Memorial Day, and happy Monday Fun Day. Remember to wash your butt. Sorry, backtrack. Brush your teeth, wash your butt. Backtrack. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, wash your butt. Wear deodorant because it's getting hot out if you live in Texas. Honestly, just wear deodorant because I don't want you stinking, bro. Regardless of where you from or where you at. Deuces. I don't really got nothing else for y'all. Deuces.